Once upon a time, there was a chicken who thought he was a dog. His name was Chris. Chris would herd the other chickens just like a dog might. The chickens would do what Chris said. After all, he was a chicken, and when he would bark or cluck, they understood what he meant. One day, Bruno the dog saw Chris herding the other chickens and asked Chris what he was doing. Well, he actually said, "Bark, bark, 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 bark." But luckily, Chris understood enough dog language to understand what he was saying. "I'm herding these chickens like a good dog," Chris clucked. "But you are a chicken," the dog retorted. "And chickens don't herd the other chickens. That is the job for us dogs." Chris ignored Bruno's comment. Chris was a dog. He did not believe Bruno and thought he must be jealous of his great herding ability because the chickens always did just exactly what Chris wanted. One night, Chris was on patrol when a fox entered the hen house. The chicken barked, clucked really loudly. "Cluck, cluck, cluck!" Chris barked. The fox asked in the secret fox language what the chicken was doing. This secret language was understood by nearly every animal, so it wasn't that much of a secret anymore. "I am warning you that you need to leave before I attack you," Chris said. The fox laughed. Oh, attacked by a chicken. I am so scared." "But I am not a chicken. I am a dog," Chris said. The fox laughed even louder. "A chicken and a comedian? You will be fun to eat." The fox continued laughing so much that his eyes were watering. The chicken had had enough. First Bruno and now this fox. Chris was a dog, and it was his job to protect the chickens. He charged the fox and started pecking him. The fox found this annoying, but all the commotion led to something unexpected. The other chickens woke up and saw a chicken attack a fox, and then the other chickens, in an act that was very unchicken-like, started pecking the fox. The fox was no longer laughing. In fact, he was beginning to feel not so great. Soon the fox left because he was way outnumbered. All the noise woke up Bruno, who rushed to the chicken pen just in time to see the fox running away. "What happened here?" Bruno asked. "Cluck!" A fox entered the chicken coop. "But don't worry, I was on patrol and we all scared the fox away," Chris said. Bruno stared in disbelief and began to wonder if he had been too hard on Chris. After all, Chris just scared a fox away. "Chris, I owe you an apology, and sorry for laughing at you," Bruno continued. "You are a great protector, and while you may not look like the other dogs, you are definitely a dog." From that night on, Chris and Bruno patrolled the hen house together and didn't have any more trouble with the fox. So, when my daughter was young, I would always read her bedtime stories. And some nights we didn't get to do a bedtime story because it would be way past her bedtime, and it'd be just like, "You just need to go to sleep. We don't have time for a story, for you picking out, your stories and this kind of stuff. You just need to go to sleep." And so on those nights, a lot of times she'd be like, "But I need a story to relax and kind of have that kind of last good thought of the evening before, go to bed." So a lot of times, I would make up a story. And a lot of times, they were, very short, very sweet, very whatever. But a lot of times, with those stories, she'd be like, well, what's the plot? Or, why didn't this happen and stuff? So, she would, critique them. So I had to, up my game. And so this is one of those stories where I kind of, upped my game in storytelling. And I have a few more of these that I'd like to do in this format on here on the channel. So hopefully I can get to those at some point in the future. And so please like and subscribe and comment if you find this interesting, or if you're like, "Man, just don't worry about those rest of those, we're good." But anyway, thanks for listening. Until next time, thank you.